Hi everyone, I am Kumar. Welcome to today's video. Let's get set and learn. Today we will be seeing a live demo of simple Hello World program and two important concepts in programming, variables and data types. Let's get started. So to demo today, I am using this IntelliJ software. We will see the setup of this in the future videos. Let's start with the Hello World program. I'll create a Hello World file. Hello World. So this is how the program looks. So you will have to declare a package and a class. The class name should be same as the file name in Java. Now let's declare the main function. So in Java, the code execution starts with main function. This is your entry point. So whenever your code gets executed or you have run the code, whatever you have written in main function will be executed in order. So this is the structure of the code. You declare a package, you declare a class, and you declare a main function into it. Don't worry about these keywords. We learn in detail in these keywords in next few lectures. Okay. Now let's just print the hello world part. System.out.println hello world. So I'll zoom this a bit so that visible. Yeah, I think it's visible now. Yeah. So this is how you write a hello world program. This println function is used to print your hello world into the console. So we'll see the console. What is meaning of ln? Ln here means new line. So when if you write any other system.out.println, it will be always be printed in new line. It will not be printed in the same line. So let's just run this and see first. Yeah, this is called console, and you can see hello world is printed in that. Now let's try to print something else. My name is Kumar. Let's just print that. You'll see this is printed in new line. So the syntax is you call the print function and you will have to end it with semicolon. So you can write multiple print statements. Welcome to Java course. See, it will get printed. So this is a simple hello world program. I hope the structure of any Java program and how to run the program is clear. Now let's get into two important concepts that we will learn today, variables and data types. I'll create a new file for that, variables and data types. Let's zoom this a bit. Yeah, zoom out. Yeah, I think this is perfect. Yeah, now let's understand what are variables. I will give you an example with an analogy. You are given a task to store a ball into a box. Okay? And uh, that box has to be placed into a room which contains lots of other boxes. So this is the task. You want to store a ball into a box and you want to place it in a room with lots of other boxes. So what do? You open a box to put the ball, close the box, and to find the ball again, what you do? You put a label on it. Say that it's a ball and put that box in a room. Now after 10 days, if you want to find the ball, what do? You find the box with the label you have written and open the box and find the ball in it. Just because you have placed label, it's easy to and get back the ball. So variables are also like these boxes. It has label. So these are called, the variables are named. So variable has a name and you can store data or values in it, similar to how we stored ball in it. And if you want to find that data again, you can just use that label to find it. So let's understand the variables with an example. I'll again create a main function. What data can we store? Let's store age of a person. Let's say 40. 40 is a age. Store this age in a variable. Let's give name for that variable, age, and let's get back to the example. To store a ball, what is the first thing you need? You need a box, right? Either you buy a box or create a box, okay? Or you will be given a box. So all this buying or creating a box is called declaring a variable. So how to declare a variable in Java? You will have to add this called int, which we will see in some minutes, and give the name of the variable and do this. So this is called declaring a variable. Now let's just put value into this variable. Age is equal to 40. So this is how you put value into the variable. This is called assigning a value to the variable. Here what is variable? Age is the variable and this is the value you put into it. You can change this value. Let's say age is 41 now because 1 year has passed. You change that value. Maybe you were storing age of a wrong person. Age has changed now to that actual age is 36. So you can just again change that value. Okay. So you can change the value after it is assigned also. Now, this declaring and assigning variable is cumbersome because you have to enter the variable name twice or type the variable name twice. So what you can do, you can do this in a single line also. So how to do in single line? Let's assign other age, give other age, some other age, and we want to assign it in a single line. So you can do directly equal to like this, and let's say 25 is age. So here we have assigned and declared in a single line. Now you don't have to uh, do this in a two line. You can do it in a single line. Now let's just print these values and check. So I'll print here once system.out.print age, sorry, ln age, and again I'll print here so that you see the values changed or not. Again I'll print here other age. So you can see 40, 36, and 25. This is as expected, right? So here this age, other age is called variable, and you have declared a variable, you have assigned a value to it. That means you can you have put some value into the box, and you are again finding that box using the label. So this is what variables are. Okay, I think the variables part is clear. Now let's understand what are data types. So first let's understand what are the types of data we usually want to store. So we can store something, some numbers. Just now we have seen age is a number. We can store decimal values like maybe height or weight. So 150.7 or 5.6 feet or something like that. And we can also store characters, male, M for male, F for female. Those characters can also be stored. We can store whether you are a student or not, yes or no, true or false. All this we can store. So these are different types of data. In Java, before storing a data into a variable, we have to tell what type of data we are storing. So for example, in this age, we have told that it is an int. Int is like an integer number. So what Java does, it is like there are different boxes for different type things. For ball, to store a ball, it is a different box. To store books, it is a different box. And so data type telling which type of data can be stored in which boxes. So this is called a data type. So what is the use of data type? Now you have told Java that this is an integer. Okay. So Java knows that how much memory I have to allocate to store this data. So it is like you have told some program or something that I have to store the ball. So what that program or something will give you, it will give you the box of size of that ball. It cannot give a smaller box, right? If it gives smaller box, the ball won't fit. If it gives a very, very big box, the box will be empty and it will go useless. So it will give this similar size to, it will give a box which is of similar size. So that is why data types are declared. Data types are data types decide what type of value you store. So there are multiple data types in Java. We'll see few examples. So this is an integer data type. It will store numbers. It can also store negative number. So let's store negative -3. Okay. And let's just print negative. So you can see -3 is printed. You can also store 0. You can store 0. Now let's store some decimal points. To store decimals, you have to tell double. Double height is equal to 10.150.6, let's say. This is in centimeter. So system.out.println height. Let's say you print, you see 50.6. Now let's try to store height in int. Int height is equal to 150.6. So what it is telling? Very Oh, this is we can't use the same label. We'll have to use different. Let's say weight. Weight. Okay. And we are storing 70 point. Let's say what the error is telling. So required type is int. So you want the value to be int only. But what are we passing? We are providing double. So this is the error it will show. And you haven't even run the program. If you run the program, you'll see incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from double to int. So the type is not correct. So what you have to do, you just put 70 or else you declare a double 70.5 system dot out dot println. Wait. Now does can double store int values? Yes. So let's see value. Let's say some value and you want to store 70, 80. Will this work or not? It should work. See 80, but it automatically converts this integer to 80.0 double. So we have seen int and double. Let's store some characters. Character mail m. This is how we store it. System dot out dot mail. See m is being printed. Similarly, we can store female. You see, female is printed. Now we can store whether you are a student or not. That is called Boolean. Boolean stores either true or false. Character can store any character. So we'll see few more examples. Is student, let's say I have to store to true. True is T small. System dot out dot println is student. See, you can see print true. You can store other characters. Let's say store a percentage and it will print system dot out dot println other characters. See, percentage is printed. You can also print like this. Other character is just print. See, it is printing other character is that character. So here these are called data types. Int, double, boolean, and char are called data types. And is student, other characters, these are called variables. Now let's also store a name. So character is just a single character. It cannot store name. So to store a name, we need to use string. String is also a data type. Store string value. Let's say name. Whose name? Kumar. And system dot out dot println name. We don't do like this name. So if you see Kumar will be printed Kumar. Okay. So I think it's now clear how to store variable using data types and name. So we have to provide a data type. You have to provide a name and you have to assign this using equal to operator. So I think it's clear. I will repeat once again. Variables are used to store values or data. So when we write this int age here, we are declaring a variable. And if we write age is equal to 40, we are assigning a value to the variable. Here int is called a data type. Here int, double, character, boolean, string are all data types. I hope this is clear. That's all folks for today.